Morning, people. Well, we've got a power cut this morning, so I'm going to do a quick video in lieu of having my morning coffee. But the lane is looking lovely this morning. The roses, this is Boscobel. This one's in bud, only about 10 months old. These two here. This one is probably a year old, and that is looking mighty fine. And the scent that I'm getting from here is really nice. Need some deadheading. Somewhere. I just passed it a little bit, but she is pumping out some nice aroma. I've got some Dwarf. The name escapes me, but that is just taking over now. That's coming through. It keeps growing and growing, and the ever reliable Olivia Rose Austin. Never out of flower. We've had a oh, my camera. There she is, look at that. Look at that. That's got to be the third. Well, it's not even a third flush, it's just pumping them out continually. Darcey. Looking mighty fine. Salvia. I knew the name would come to me. Dwarf salvia. That's looking great. Queen of Sweden. She's growing very upright. I've moved her here from behind the wall, and the fact that she's growing very upright is very good. But she's very healthy. Thick stems coming up. Really pleased with that. A number of buds coming through as well. Another Darcey. The disease is starting to come through now. But here is where I've moved that Olivia Rose Austin to. I took out the Iceberg and I've moved Olivia there. I need to pull her back from the wall. She's too close to the wall, so come January I'm just going to pull her back just a little bit here. Excuse the traffic going past. There's a diversion in place at the moment. But I think I've got high hopes for that one. I think. But yeah, pull it back when it goes dormant. Right, this is Gabriel oak. Planted her a bare root probably 9 months ago. And look at this one here. But this is only its second flush. Just waiting to come through. Just waiting to come through there. But this one here I'm really pleased with, because that's got to be chest height already. Certainly height-wise, she has really pumped up, considering they're young plants. This one here, Eustacia Vye. Many buds coming through. Many buds coming through. Beautiful. Doing very well. You can see here. That's going to look lovely. And this here is another Eustacia Vye. She's slightly older, she's probably about 15 months old, but she is just teeming with new buds coming through, and I'm getting the scent already, even though there's not many of them open. But that just looks perfect, and I'm getting a strong scent of it right now. Yeah, I think 14, 15 months old, that one. And no disease, very healthy. Flowers well, It does pretty much everything, this rose. The weather the last week has been very favourable. It's been dry, partly cloudy, so that hasn't bleached the petals, but very pleased with this one. And rose claret waiting to come through. Another beautiful rose, no scent, but a deep, deep red. And unfortunately, it's that time of year where the black spot is starting to come through, and this plant is susceptible to it. Arthur Bell there, great scent. That's doing well, it's growing over the wall there. That looks nice. But it's been dry, and that's good. That's the most important thing, thank God. That's the rose cutting. That's the rose cutting I took. It's starting to actually bud now, but that's just in the sun for an hour or two a day, no more than that. Eden Rose 88. I've had this now for probably a month, and it hasn't grown at all. It hasn't grown. I've cut the flowers off, trying to encourage some sort of growth. But as you can see, there is no new growth coming at all, apart from this. So I'm kind of holding it. Oh, my camera. I'm holding it where it is, because I want to keep an eye on what it does and does do and what it doesn't do. I do hear they can be susceptible to black spot, so I'm just keeping an eye on it to see how this rose develops. Excuse me while the tractor goes past. This here, Cinderella Fairytale. I bought this the same time as the Eden Rose, and you can see all this new growth. It is shooting up. It is absolutely shooting up, and apparently it's very healthy. There's no disease to it at all. But again, I'm leaving it here for the time being, because I just want an idea on what it's going to do and how it's going to do it. This here, the lovely Peace Rose. This was a salvage, literally. I took it out the garden waste bin, having given up on it. So it really was a salvage, and now it's starting to do fine. Now it's starting to do fine. Claire Austin. How old is she? Not 2 months, she's probably over a month old, and she has just gone mad. Very strong growth. No flowers as yet, but there's many buds coming through. So it's going to be a treat, this one. Healthy when I got it. And she is just shooting up. Right, this space here, there could be an exciting development there. There could be, so stay tuned, because something might be happening. Here, Gertrude Jekyll. This is the one I bought. I'd done a video of it when I first got it. It was one of the ones that had very good growth at the base. Thick stems, girth, I think I described it as. Very healthy. I've bought, I think 5 of these in the past, and 4 of them I've been disappointed with. From David Austin. The stems were very, very flimsy down the bottom. But this one, it does not surprise me that it has grown as strongly as it has. It really is shooting up, and I knew it would. I'm starting to train it now. There's the rose. It is actually just gone over. I'm starting to train it now, but it's easier said than done, because these stems are so strong. They are not pliable at all. That is as much as I dared bend it in one attempt before snapping it. And now I've got to this stage, the end here is just going to keep growing upwards towards the sun, so every couple of inches I'm just going to have to keep tying it down, and then I'm hoping I can bend it all down lower still in one go so it can then rise. But that does not surprise me, it's grown as well as it has, as strongly as it has. Beast, the beast, Rose Amadeus. Here she is. The leaves are all starting to face the sun now, that's good. See down the bottom, there is no black spot. Very, very happy with this, very happy. She's doing very well. And then I'll show you the last Gertrude. Here she is here. She's finally started to shoot up. Planted this probably 16 months ago, I guess. But she's now finally started to grow. She's a climber. My focus, rah. There we go. Strong scent. There you go, I did say it's this time of year. Very flimsy down the base there. Needs a good prune out as well. And a tie back, but yeah, she's starting to grow now, so I'm happy with that. And Maid of Kent, there she is. There she is. See, very pliable, the canes. You can do pretty much what you want once they've got to length. Right, well there you go, lovely viewer.